The fear of God always leads to obedience. Obedience and worship. Notice how I put obedience and worship together? We think of them differently today. Very differently. The Scripture really doesn't. Strong's Dictionary, obedience is shama, which means to hear intelligently, often with implication of attendance, obedience. I think that's shema, or I'm probably saying it wrong. But it's the common word that I always say. But it means obedience. Worship is, I'm going to get my Hebrew wrong, but shakah, which means to depress, that is prostrate. It means to bow reflexively in homage to royalty or to God. This was a symbol to acknowledge allegiance. We do this today. People still do this today. Here's some examples. In the Scripture, they would bow before their royalty. Today, we bow, sometimes kiss the ring of royalty. We salute, letting people know that they're our authority. We salute even as kids in Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, things like that. And we even say the pledge. This is showing where our allegiance is, who's our authority. That's just the way it is. So when you look at obedience and worship, they're really saying the same thing. When I was trying to put the statutes together, they were the same thing. They were so I just combined them. You shall obey the voice of the Lord your God. If you walk after the Lord your God and fear Him and keep His commandments and obey His voice, we're to obey the Lord your God. You shall walk in the laws, commandments, statutes, and judgments of the Lord. This is the law of the land. Disobedience to God causes natural penalties. And your allegiance, worship, is only for God. Worship is a physical manifestation of allegiance. So when you bow down, or when you salute, or you do any of those signs, the Scripture has a few of them, we have a lot more today, you're showing allegiance. You're showing who you're obedient to.